Last time on Wren's Homestead.
Birds, and they are spread out way too far.
We started our winter prep. We broke another camera. And we started getting ready for deer season.
Met a woman, got engaged, time passed.
In these uncertain times, it seems more important than ever to get back to a more self-sufficient lifestyle. We jumped at the opportunity to make this dream a reality by moving cross-country to a beautiful maritime property. Follow along as we revive this old homestead and add to its rich history of providing for the family that works with it. Welcome to Wren's Homestead.
The weekend and month before deer season opened was really warm. I was unexpectedly in Nova Scotia, supposed to be for the day, turned into the whole weekend, and Jack and Kenzie made good use of the time. They went to a friend's farm and collected lots of pumpkins and squash to make a bit of a bait pile. They also got our game cameras back up. They put out some salt licks too for good measure. The deer that Jack got for us last year made such a big difference on our freezer and what we ate for the entire year. We're really hoping to get another one. I'm cooking moose for the first time today. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I do not want to screw this up. A lot of effort went into getting this animal, and I'm nervous about the cuts. I haven't cooked moose before. I typically don't do very well with beef roasts. I usually mess them up, to be completely honest. So I am going to be actually working off a recipe out of this book today. I really like the Meat Eater series, and Jack got me this cookbook 4 years ago for Christmas, and I've made almost nothing out of it. I think I did a chili, but then I went back to my regular chili recipe. So I'm gonna give this a go. I'm super excited. I wanted to make moose for a while, but like a lot ever since Remy brought us up the moose meat earlier this week. So I was nervous, as I've said, and I couldn't decide what cut I was gonna do, what recipe I was gonna do, and finally I determined roast was it. And then I picked a big hunk of meat and immediately didn't know what it was. I asked Remy and he was like, "It's a roast." I'm like, okay. So I was really thankful that I found in the Meat Eater cookbook a really simple page that just says how to roast a hunk of meat, and I was like, perfect. I just have a hunk of meat. I don't know what it is. I actually don't know what it weighs either. I'm gonna find out though. So I've got this. I'm excited to see how much this weighs. What is this in? Yes, it's in pounds. Sweet. And it's got a date on here. It's June 17th, 1913. I don't know when that's actually when it was made, but I don't know. I think it's really cool. So I've thawed this hunk of meat for 2 days, and I'm at the bring to room temperature stage. I pull it out and the dog's like, oh my god. So it's big. This is a big hunk of meat. Jesus. I didn't realize a plate weighed that much. Like a pound and a half. Alright, so let's see. So 4 minus 1.6, it's 2.4. So it's 2.5 pounds.
While I was gone, Jack and Kenzie also worked on some new hunting techniques.
Now I'm waiting for it to go to room temperature, which is difficult. I don't know what that is. I keep poking the meat, like, I don't know. All right, so it is saying that 74, 68. Okay, so it's only got to come up a little bit. That's exciting. So I'm gonna put it back into the microwave for a little bit. To be clear, I'm not microwaving the mixed rice. I am putting it safely in the microwave because I have dogs and cats who would just take it and eat it. So the other thing I'm gonna do with dinner are mashed potatoes and fiddleheads.
You have me, and I have you. That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky, tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm.
So while I was working on dinner, my washing machine decided it would be a great time to clog and then explode all over my laundry room. So that was fun.
It shines like
Honor.
let's carve our names into this tree, then lay beneath the beauty of her leaf. Will the birds and the bees seem to agree that we're strong as a maple, twice as sweet?
Kenzie decided to start filming her own video while I was working on the food, and she made a super long video about how to make cereal.
I'm gonna want to put that video in one of our videos, okay?
At 6 years old, it was decided that Kenzie was old enough for her very first deer hunt. She's been dying to go out for years. While they weren't successful, she had a ton of fun, and she definitely wants to go out again soon.
So, water's boiling for the potatoes now. I've got them here. I'm doing mash, I think I mentioned that. The mousse is still warming up. The recipe book told me that it's really important that it's room temperature, so I am trying my very best to actually wait. And next up are the fiddleheads. Oh god, ugh, that's leaking everywhere. Lovely. So these are fiddleheads that we foraged for this year, which is the coolest. I'm so excited to do that more. We really like them. We're still experimenting with like different recipes to see what we like the best, but I am going to do something that I've kind of figured out that we like, which is a little bit of vinegar on them and then like smothered in béarnaise sauce. It's awesome. All right, I use white wine vinegar for this. Have I tried any other kind? No. So I don't know what's better. Oh, these are still frozen in the middle. Shit.
Remy of Rem's Family Farm came up to hunt with us for deer season. Mid-morning on day 2, we get the call. Deer down. And of course, the wheeler's got a flat and it's almost out of gas.
It's also like out of gas.
Do you have any gas? We get one problem fixed and then head up to see what they've got.
So, seems a good time to see how the moose is doing. We were aiming for 75 degrees, 74, 75, and it was at 68 last time. So, we're getting close. Water's boiling. I'm gonna get potatoes in. Try not to burn myself. Usually I'm a lot more on it and I have all this stuff ready, but my back is hurting me, man. I'm having back issues today. Yes, that much better.
Lose energy, so.
Lose energy?
So I need to eat a candy. So I'll have to eat a candy.
Can you wow your trick-or-treating?
No. Before I go to
Before?
I go to the next house.
Simple, chunky, skin on, straight from the garden, mashed potatoes. Don't eat my finger. Never so gentle, good job. Good girl, ow. So I'm thinking these are thawed enough. I'm just gonna put a little bit of vinegar on them. Seriously guys, it's not a lot. I don't know shit though. I'm gonna cook the fiddleheads. Jack's in the stand right now, trying to get a deer. I'm going really slow with this dinner. I don't know when he's gonna be back. Most importantly, I don't want to rush that roast. So if I have to eat up the rest of the food, whatever. Also, I'm filming. If I was not filming, I'd probably be a little bit more disorganized and things be closer together. But I kind of like not rushing it, especially when my back hurts as much. Oh, it's just good sauce. I cook everything in ridiculous amounts of butter, and I will not apologize.
Warning, the next 2.5 minutes is graphic. If blood and guts is not your thing, you may want to skip this.
Follow the bone, cut it there.
Remy's dad got a nice young buck in the woods behind our farm. Now it's time to gut it and get it down to the butcher.
Sweet.
While the fiddleheads are going, I'm gonna check the roast again. Ooh, so excited. The recipe wants me to put it in cast iron. Okay, so that's room temperature. Sweet. Okay, so I need to preheat the oven to 375. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do now is coat this in olive oil and then coat it in salt and pepper. Now, it wants like a visible coating, like it really says a lot. I'm nervous about the black pepper. It is not like that you were not here. It's fine. She wanted to see Daddy. Okay, so the oven is just about preheated. This needs to be on, but not smoking. When the oil shimmers, add the roast. 4 minutes each side. Okay. Okay, you come in there, you go back there. That was tricky. Babe? So I've been fighting with the washer and dryer, right? I just pulled that out of the dryer. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is it cooking yet? Yeah. There. Yeah, it's moose and potatoes and fiddleheads. Oh, I wish we had butterflies right here. Did I do good? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my god.
Next time on Ren's Homestead.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and check out these ones.